everyone, it's Clifton Saunders, your favorite mortgage lender with the Clifton Saunders Mortgage Team. And thank you again for watching my video blog today. Today, we're going to be talking about employment history and gaps in employments and how it affects your mortgage loan. So we'll talk to you soon. All right, now you're applying for a mortgage and you have to provide employment history. This is one of the three aspects that we've talked about in the past: credit, income, and assets to get approved for a home loan. And we're going to discuss at income today. And that deals with your employment history. Most people don't realize that you have to have 24 months of employment history in most cases in order to qualify for a mortgage loan. And so one of the common things that we see in a home mortgage loan is gaps in employment. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit thoroughly right now. Now, gaps in your employment, sometimes people think that that's going to make you where you're not qualified for a house. And I want to put an end to that myth today. So we're going to discuss several of the ways on how gaps can be addressed and how we can fix them in order to help you get into your mortgage loan. All right, one of the first things that we run into whenever you have gaps of employment is, what was the reason for the gap? There's many a times legitimate reasons on why you're going to have a gap in your employment. Sometimes we do allow maternity leaves, or maybe you took some time off to go to school, or could have been a medical leave. There's lots of reasons why people miss out on work. And it's okay so long as you explain it to your lender in advance and we document it on your mortgage loan application. And the way that I generally do mine is I will take someone's employment history, say they've had it for 6 months, and then they had a gap for 3 months of employment. I will list that as an unemployed months on your loan application, and we'll write a letter of explanation for that reason. And so long as you explain it, and it'll usually pass through the underwriter without any issues. I'll tell you, one time I had a gentleman who actually got incarcerated, and he was in prison for 10 years, and he's been on his new job for 6 months, and we actually got him a home loan. We explained the situation, we wrote it up, and I verified his employment history prior to his incarceration, and so that completed my 24 months job history, and I was able to get that gentleman into a mortgage. So that's just one of the ways you can handle gaps in employment. All right, number 2 is frequent job gaps or frequent job changes, which in most cases sometimes can pose a problem, but it doesn't stop you from buying a house either. I'll tell you a little short story. I had a client one time who had 22 jobs in the last 2 years, and we're still able to get him a mortgage, so long as it's documented properly. Job changes when it comes to your mortgage application are okay, but of course try to limit them when you're in the middle of a transaction. The way that the lender looks upon it is, hey, is this borrower still working in the same field? Is his income average and consistent? So long as I can prove that, even with multiple job changes, you can qualify for a mortgage. So it's just real important that you document all those changes, so that a way your lender can go out there and order all the proper documents needed in order to qualify, all your correct verifications of employments, and basically put it together. It's a little bit more work on our side, but we've got experience with it, and we've done it many a times where borrowers were successful. One of the other common things is whenever you do have a job change, most lenders are going to require that you're on that job about 30 days before trying to purchase a home. So that's real important too. They do make exceptions below that, but if you're in the middle of a contract and you change jobs, you want to be very mindful that it could delay your closing. So you definitely want to watch out for that. So job gaps and frequent job changes are okay. There are different various loan types that will allow you to qualify. So don't let that get you discouraged from buying a house. You can still qualify. Keep in mind, the reason why we talk about employment and why we have to address these job gaps or the frequent job gaps to verify your income is because of the rules that the laws are put in place for us. And what that is the companies and the mortgage companies and the government have put a rule in there that says the ability to repay. It's our job as a lender that we just have to prove that you can make that mortgage payment. Remember, our job is to find a way to help you get qualified, but within the rules. So it's very important that you're honest and open with your lender. Let them know about every job you've ever had, whether it's been on the side job, side businesses, job gaps, everything. Remember, we're your friend. We want to help you get into the house, but without the proper information, we can't get you there. So that's all I got today on the job gaps and employment. If y'all have got more questions, or if you think this video can help anyone you know to buy a house, looking to buy a house, buy, sell, or refinance, please make sure you forward, share, or subscribe to our videos, and we look forward to seeing you on the web again.